なんか変なのが来たぞ。
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
かわいい。
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments? I came in through the door, of course. The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently... Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I... And that you left it open. Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a... I took the liberty of filing a maintenance... Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, not quite to my standards. I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the code's I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced... The 1355 also has 305... Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace. As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer. Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while An electrical surge caused significant damage. I would consider it... Why were you using that? Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer. It is the least I can do. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to an... Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply. I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported. The beginning. Okay? Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some person. He seemed frightened, terrified even. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I ran an algorithm against... Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and the one least likely to be... I took into account that you might not want to help me. But considering your recent slump in published articles, I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a Am I wrong? Maybe you store your I don't know. I'm not... Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late. It's not as though There are several multinational corporations that could... He is one of the top researchers at... I suspect... Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure... I am Turing. I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you... He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal site. Exploring true... It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an... either to stop his research... A regular ROM has... They can appear rather smart, but they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of... They aren't in any way... As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without... Did he only program me with the... How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight. How can any of us tell that we aren't just... You're right. I apologize. Indeed. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your person. Well, the door for our homes... I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sound... It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building... At best, it means someone is aware there... Before we go in... Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them. I have put you in an unexpected situation, and let's strive to have a more... Oh, a lucky break! It seems my Hayden's door has far better security than... Will do. I do not make a habit of entering people. Breaking and entering is... So yes, I am. I saw it happen myself. I should have stayed. I doubt Hayden is not the most... Of course. To make a machine intelligence truly... Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code... I could rip your arm off... I won't for the same reason you don't go around. The social contract, as a useful construct, it simply isn't acceptable. Self-defense and defense of... I could have and mate... But I... Excellent point. Let's start searching. Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs. Hayden likes the natural light that this window here is. It is a critical system damage would be unlikely, but I took the fight. That device. I find it rather annoying that he It is well with. It looks like there's a. Without the memory card, this tab. Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but unfortunately, and before you ask, I don't think I would be able to. Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into. While computers can only think in straight lines, I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say. I just don't think. I do seem. Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has. That's true. Machines are best at. But I find it more challenging. Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to. If only he had. Not really. I guess we'll have. Says here they were going to. I'll mark it on your. We can head over there and. Perhaps they can shine some. Oh, excuse me. I still have. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have a. For example, I'll be able to. I just need to ask you. This is an exciting. This is just how. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to. So, welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organization. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get. If you have any questions, feel free to consult. First, could you tell me your preferred name? you. I have input your name. Do you wish to keep this name? Thank you. I have Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use? Thank you. I have input your pronoun. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant Diet set as Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS. Please review your submitted profile. Does that sound right? Thank you. See, that was... You should now also be able to act... The meeting with Tomcat is... Perhaps we should head back to your... Oh, all right. When you are ready to leave...